what's happening and what people are talking about right now. Millions of people come to Twitter every day to discover and discuss the things that matter most. The millions of voices of the passionate, diverse, witty, intelligent, worldly people who use Twitter are critical and core to how we express ourselves in the world. We use Out of Home to amplify the voices of those very people. This year, it went from the heavy to the hilarious. On Juneteenth, we featured an Out of Home campaign dedicated to voices promoting equality, condemning violence, reaching out for justice, and it was an extraordinary moment in our country powered by passionate voices on Twitter. We also partnered with cities across the country to help combat caution fatigue with a hilarious version of a mask campaign. It was not a PSA. It was a campaign that highlighted tweets that really reflected some of the unintended benefits of mask wearing. And lastly, we sought to add some levity to the year that was 2020 with very relatable tweets ruminating on the year that was. For us, Out of Home is the perfect way to amplify the voices of the people who use Twitter every single day. It goes without saying that Twitter's superpower is the dynamic, passionate people around the world who use it every day to drive conversation about the things that matter most to them. As a marketing team, our goal is to activate and amplify the best of Twitter. And the best of Twitter are the voices and the tweets from our users themselves. For that reason, we see Out of Home as the perfect complement in bringing those messages to life in a bigger, bolder way. For us, the beauty and power of the conversation is the ways in which we can take it out into the world, get people to stop, smile, pay attention, and bring it back to Twitter. It's the perfect flywheel. For marketers, your best advocates are your customers themselves. And what we see as an incredible opportunity is using the voice of the customer to advocate for your brand. It's not just Twitter putting tweets on billboards, on streets, on stickers, in parks around the world. It's actually brands themselves who are hearing from their customers, listening to their love, their feedback, their excitement for their brand, and then bringing it to life through out-of-home efforts as well. We saw an example of that happen recently where Mayor Suarez from Miami was using billboards featuring just tweets, inviting the tech community to leave Silicon Valley and find their way to Miami. And for us, there's beauty and power in the conversation, not just for our own marketing efforts, but for the brands around the world that use Twitter to speak directly to their customers.